Welcome back, our dear viewers, and now we are going to talk about women empowerment and the participation of women in the political life in Egypt. And of course, that comes within the framework of the month of March, which is the month of women. On the 21st of March, we have the Mother's Day, and on the 16th of March we have the Day of the Egyptian Woman, which is in commemoration of the first marcher, female marcher that passed away during the 1919 revolution. To shed more light, we are very much delighted to have with us in the studio our dear guest, Dr. Huda Rizqana. She is a former member of parliament. Hello, Dr. Huda.
Hello, Nancy.
Good morning.
It's a good morning and a pleasant morning also.
Indeed, Doctor.
For all women and all the Egyptian people.
Yes. How do you see the women empowerment in Egypt?
Well, there is a political will to empower women, but the thing that the process itself takes some time. According to the group we are participating, or who is participating, and how is the system support the woman to evolve and develop her abilities. Because in a lot of governorate in Egypt, we find very remarkable women. They are working, they are producing, and they are maybe not a very high degree, but they are medium class education, but they serve the country, they serve the society they are living in, and they are producer. They don't lean on anybody, and they are self-dependent. That's why we have to pick these remarkable women and support them more and enhance their engagement with the services of the society, because this is what we need. Everybody feel responsible on his behalf and his family. Of course, the woman is responsible all the time before this. And the other issue is that she feels that the government support her, not privileged by anybody. But it's not a privilege from somebody to support women. No, it's a must, because the society depends on the woman. And how much she suffer to support the family and support her children and support her husband and make an economic add to the family.
Yes,
because
indeed.
This is a very major, remarkable column in the Egyptian society right now. You cannot find a firm constituted family except with the support of the woman, even if she's not on the face of the scene.
The equation, yeah.
Okay. The issue is that also we need to, the systems of the government itself urgently support any woman in need. What I mean, that we don't have to see women suffering after divorce. This has to be by law. She gets support from the government. Tell the court or whatever it takes, give her her rights from her husband. Maybe somebody is flying abroad and leaving the family. So this is the responsibility of the government to support the woman at this moment, because she will feel grateful for this, and she will do her best to bring a straight family, not family seeking to escape Egypt and to escape the service of their countries. The other issue is that we have to make sure that people who got the pension, although on retirement issue, they are also supported by the government, which gives a very strong column to the society. More or less, I'm not asking the government to do a lot, but NGOs and social society, we have to support the women through their leading these NGOs, because a lot of NGOs are producing an excellent work among the society. These areas are bright spots which you can lead us to women in role, or woman who is a leader and who is able to do, she's a doer, not talking. She is a doer. That's why we have to lean on these groups and educate them and support them in a lot of ways. We have now, we are luckily having ministers of investment.
Yes.
And economically and also planning and also NGO, social and Dr. Gadaweli. And these are bright
social
women.
solidarity.
Yes, and they are bright women and they are doing fine till now.
Indeed,
And
indeed.
they are very active, not people who are putting themselves. So the experiment here is successful.
It is,
if you
because,
use women,
even Dr. Sahar Nasr, she is leading 2 ministries now.
this is the thing, that there is a trust in the capacity of her brain, and there is a trust in her way of system. She's leading the ministry. So when you get this trust, you don't have to abuse it. You have to be sure that you are fulfilling all these items. The other issue that we are urging also, support for the families by a minister for family. And I may produce this, you know, it's not a fund, but or a council which is responsible for the women in need or the people who are not able to produce any income to their life. Other issue that we have to mention, history, who is very bright on the Egyptian woman side. We are always have queens. They were from Hatshepsut till
Indeed.
all this history, which gives you enforcement, because you feel that this is in your blood. It's not something you imported. No. The problem that we have so many, you know, changes in our socials, and you know, from Turkish side and all that currents coming from outside Gulf or Turkish or that.
So, during to these infiltration, if I may say, we do find some changes in the mentality of the Egyptians regarding the role of women.
Yes, there is, unfortunately, poor people who are, you know, I don't know, they are victims of their surroundings, or the way they lived for 10 or 15 years in some abroad from Egypt. They got some, they grasp some habits which they are gonna easily withdraw it, because they return back to their Egyptian mentality and Egyptian society. And the society will expel the extremes, make sure. Because we have a lot of phenomena in the street. I wonder who's this, who's responsible for this. But I can say that maybe this is the effect of the past years, which gives a lot of women excuse to leave and to seek other areas for a high income to support her family. And that's why these people, they take advantage of the underprivileged woman, and they control her, giving her certain dress to wear it, and give her monthly support. And that's why I was surprised when asked one of the employee in the university, why you are wearing this mask?
This outfit.
Yes, why? She said, well, in our mosque, there is a man who gave it to me in a box for silk wear, and he give me support on a monthly basis as long as I'm wearing this. And this has to be...
So it's not coming from
No, it's not from your belief, it's not from your family, and it is not our dress or even the Islamic...
dress code.
Yeah, and this is the thing that gives the woman a figure that she's away from her, separated from the involvement in the society. I may ask also for more involvement in the sports area. All the students, females, should be on a program for sports since their first year in the schools. And this is the role of youth and sports ministry, because they have to engage in all the schools in Egypt, from Halab and Shalatin till Sinai.
Yes.
And it has to be programmed on a basis for health, sports, and social support. Three items produce perfect citizen. If he feels this from the first moment he is on the ground, we get a perfect citizen who loves his country and he loves his land. Okay?
But we should start to do that, because I do believe that it used to be a must in the
It
past
used to
days,
be
but now it's not.
Because we lost the drive for many years, the last few, But fortunately, we are lucky now. We are starting to initiate a proper cycle.
Indeed.
And when we start the proper cycle, we have to support it, because the success of this cycle gives feedback which is very positive for everybody. Because everybody say, okay, look at this girl, how she changed and how she's now remarkable, and she got the support, and she got a post, or not ministry only. She can be successful in her field. So this is the thing, that how to make a success story out of a simple person. This is the crazy idea. Everybody runs around it in the world. And you can see success stories all over the world. And we have to give models. But we don't experience publishing and announcing our bright side. We always publish the sad side.
Yes, unfortunately.
And this is the role of the media. It has to be more positive. It has to be more energetic and give push to the people. Not to suppress them, not to talk about any problems in public. No, this is in the ministry of in the ministers or offices.
Indeed.
Or in the parliament, not over the media. And this is one of the points which maybe some sincere people who are talking sincerely about some political or maybe economic problem, which expose your economy to anybody who is taking advantage of this information.
Indeed. Dr. Huda, finally, as we are running out of time, what's your tips for the best that women could be doing to help the society as we are in the month of the Egyptian women?
Well, women should be appreciated, first of all. When she's appreciated, she will be supporting everybody. And she is the woman who supports politically and even military, because they care for their husbands and sons, and and the economical side, that she is responsible for the simple economy in her family. So maybe I will ask her more to support her husband, support her children, and ask her to be a good, solid person in our current, crisis. But I believe that we will run it and we will succeed and overcome all these problems.
Hopefully.
And many happy years to Egyptian women and to Egypt.
Indeed. Thank you very much, Dr. Huda. Dr. Huda is a former member of Parliament. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you too for this chance, and good morning, Egypt.
Thank you very much. And with that, our dear viewers, we come to the end of this edition of The Breakfast Show. You were in the company of myself, Manisti Rabia. Tomorrow is another day with another crew of The Breakfast Show. Till then, it's goodbye.